Welcome back everyone, we're here at Liverpool Street Station. We're about to embark on our great SatNav test. Now we all know how horrible men are at finding directions, they'll never even ask, so that's why the SatNav was invented.
Yeah, whatever Mary Lou, we only use that rubbish to make you women feel better anyway.
Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, back here on planet Earth, people have come up with devices such as the TomTom and the co-pilot to help us get from A to B, and if you're a man, you might even find D in between.
Hardy ha, Mary Lou's so funny, isn't she everybody? What we're seeing now are a lot of mobile phones coming with navigation options built in, as an alternative to dedicated SatNav devices.
Yes, so that's why we've devised our own little test to put 4 of the hottest navigation-equipped mobiles up against each other and see how they go.
We've come up with our own 4-stage journey across London's railway stations. It's our version of Monopoly, you could say.
Yep, so we're going to first up start from Liverpool Street Station to King's Cross Station using the TomTom on the Windows mobile-powered HTC Titan 2 SatNav. Okay, we're in the car now. Faisal's behind the wheel. This could be a little bit scary, but
it's going to be fine.
He's going to get the HTC loaded up and we'll be on our way to King's Cross in no time.
Okay.
We've just been stuck in a little bit of traffic, and one thing I've noticed is that the HTC doesn't really talk to you while you're stuck in traffic, you know, while you're waiting for say a few minutes, which I found a little bit off-putting because, you know, I sort of felt, well, was it still there? Is it switched on
still?
still
Working?
Yeah, so I would have appreciated it if maybe it would have kept talking to me, just so I knew it was still there.
Oh, and what's it meant to say? Hey Mary Lou, I really like you.
No, I can just go,
Your phone can't lie.
Carry on, you know. Just so I know it's there. That's what I would like anyway. I'm not sure the Titan actually knows where we are. The streets ahead of us are New Change and Cheapside. It's telling us that we're on Watling Street. It's very slowly catching up to our actual location, which isn't very good if we're relying on this to tell us where to go.
And it's warning me for traffic light camera, which is good, I guess. So make sure I don't go through any red lights. I never do anyway, folks, don't worry. I'm a good driver.
Yeah, right. Okay, I think it's caught up with us now because street names do look correct now.
It's been getting lost a lot because there's been a lot of interference with us being in the square mile. But it does seem to have finally caught up with us, you're right, Mary Lou.
Still, I wonder what is the point of having a device if it keeps getting lost in interference. If you're someone who drives around central London quite regularly, why would you have a device that can't work?
At the end of the road, turn right. Turn right.
See, now it won't stop talking to us. It's weird. It was silent for ages and now it's just mouthing
moody.
off. Yeah.
It's the moody Tom.
Because you're not satisfying it. That's what.
She does the best thing sometimes, honestly.
Okay, we've arrived at King's Cross Station in one piece, but without actually that much help from the TomTom on the HTC Titan.
I've got to say, it struggled a lot in the built-up areas in the city, which is an issue with a lot of navigation systems. But this was quite poor. However, once we got into a more open area, it did improve a lot and it did get us to King's Cross, but maybe down an unusual route.
Yes, I think you were saying in the car that it took actually a lot longer than the route that you would have taken personally.
I know a quicker route to get us from Liverpool Street to King's Cross, but I guess it made up for it towards the end. But overall, I'm not really impressed, I've got to say.
No, me neither. Anyway, let's carry on to the second stage of our journey to Charing Cross Station from King's Cross.
We're going to be using the BlackBerry Curve with the Maps application preloaded to get us from King's Cross Station to Charing Cross Station. Off we go.
Alright, we'll see you there. Okay, we've decided to take 2 of the BlackBerry Curve. Basically, the BlackBerry Maps experience wasn't really proven to be that great because, you know, we were driving and I was having to read out the instructions. I think if you were walking, perhaps it might be okay, or if, you know, if you've got someone with you, but if you're driving on your own, it's not really that great. Anyway, so we played around with the BlackBerry, we found the Vodafone SatNav application, and that is going to take us to our destination and it's going to talk us through, so let's keep going.
Take 3 now, folks. After going around in a circle because we navigated to our current destination, well done, Mary Lou, we finally managed to get the Vodafone SatNav to navigate us, or to give us directions for Charing Cross. So hopefully, 3rd time lucky. Here goes. Right. That's Charing Cross Station, we're driving past it. So.
You have reached your destination.
But we haven't.
Well, actually, we're at the underground station, which is what we put in, so I guess we have.
Okay, right, well that was really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, we're here at Charing Cross now. The station's just behind us, but because we're short for time, we're not going to get out. It took a bit of time. We had a few issues with the Blackberry Curve at first, but once we got the Vodafone software working, it worked quite well.
I was quite happy with it. I found the map really clear, the instructions really clear, the general display and setup was, you know, really helpful. So yeah, go BlackBerry.
Alright, next off we're going to go to Waterloo Station using the Nokia 95 and Nokia Maps application. We've got Nokia 2.0 beta on here, so let's see how this serves us. Off we go.
Did you just wink at the camera?
Okay, a couple of confusing messages. We were just told by the N95 to first turn right and then turn left, but then at the same time we were told to turn right and turn right, and yet it's telling us on here to go straight, so we're not sure what it quite wants us to do. We're going, oh, it's told us to turn right now, great, which is the right way to go. So maybe it got a little bit confused earlier, but it seems to have found its bearings now.
Maybe you weren't listening properly.
Yes, miss. Hospital. She always tells me off. I hate it when she does that.
Just get over it and do your job.
Yeah. Nice shorts, by the way.
Nice sandals, by the way.
It's summer. Oh,
Yeah,
sort of.
look at that sunny sky. Waterloo, I have to feed you
Okay, after a bit of a slow start, it's got us here to Waterloo Station. I've got to say, it did quite well, didn't it, towards the end?
Yeah, I thought it was quite good. It was a bit slow to start, a bit slow to kick in, but the instructions were quite clear and it gave us instructions in advance and, you know, repeatedly, which was really helpful.
It was quite good at kind of foreseeing stuff further on. I quite like that. Anyway, the last leg of our journey from Waterloo Station to London Bridge Station, we're using the Apple iPhone. Let's go.
Okay, then we're home.
Okay, as we said, we're using the iPhone for the last leg of our journey to get us from Waterloo to London Bridge. Now, the iPhone is unlike its contemporaries in this competition because it's not a GPS phone. There's no satellite navigation device built in. Instead, it uses something called triangulation, which basically helps it work out the position based on the mobile phone masts. It's not going to be as fast, but we're going to see how it works out. Now, there's no voice guidance here, so what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to count on Mary Lou to give me directions.
I'll help you.
God help us.
Head northwest, 0.1 of a mile.
Now, we're currently facing southeast, so I'm going to do a U-turn to turn northwest.
How did you know that?
I'm smart.
No, how did you know that?
Well, that was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it, maybe?
Yeah, the Apple iPhone was a bit of a non-event. The map was beautiful with all the buildings, but the directions you actually had to scroll through yourself, which wasn't really very helpful.
We pretty much got nowhere with that, didn't we?
Yeah, we had to rely on our own.
In fairness, it's not a SatNav device, but we were hoping that the navigation with triangulation would work quite well. It didn't do it.
No.
To be honest. I think for pedestrian navigation, it would be good.
Yes.
But not for driving.
No.